This is Marina from Dark Star Astrology, bringing you the full moon in October the 17th. It's at 24 degrees of Aries. The aspect is square Mars and sextile Jupiter. It's a hunter's moon, so that makes it even more Marsy. The fixed star is Kurdah in the neck of Cepheus the king. The asteroid is Eris, yet more fire and feistiness. The tarot card is a Four of Wands, which is also a fiery kind of energy. And the healing crystal I chose was red calcite. So the moon's placement here lacks significant astrological power, and generally the watery and vulnerable nature of the moon feels awkward and powerless in Aries. However, this Venus-Jupiter ruled Decan carries a distinctly watery influence thanks to the many marine stars present. With careful and strategic emotional expression, we can still be effective even amidst the influence of challenging fixed stars. So during this full moon, we can find rhythm and flow as we navigate the inevitable bumps on our journey. The moon can feel surprisingly comfortable here. The deep lunacy energy of this decan provides a fertile environment for creative minds to flourish. It's essential to find an artistic outlet to express our creative fire at this full moon. So the full moon is conjunct Eris, and she's the Greek goddess of strife and discord. Famously she sparked the Trojan War by inciting a quarrel among the goddesses with her golden apple. So more drama. This feisty sister of Aries symbolises life's chaotic forces that lead to conflict and transformation. Eris embodies the unpredictable, often disruptive energies that can cause destruction, but also pave the way for new beginnings. So with all planets, you get the negative and the positive. So negative Eris can be someone who protests at the power Pluto has over them, but still chooses to stay the victim and continue the abusive situation. The polarity plays out as the victim-savior dynamic and can be quite masochistic. It also is reminiscent of the addict who will find every excuse in the book as to why they cannot cease taking their drug, no matter how destructive it is to them. But positive Eris is the phoenix from the flames that escapes from the abuse in the underworld and crowns herself queen. So she's a kind of Persephone archetype. Eris can be the whistleblower as well and the spy. The full moon tarot card is the Four of Wands. As we know, wands are also fire symbols, and this card itself represents reunions, homecoming, community and celebration. The jovial influence of Jupiter's Decan rulership is also further amplified by this card. The Four of Wands can highlight the settling in period after this success with a focus on establishing roots, and it restores stability, order and security after a period of upheaval or transition, bringing a much needed sense of contentment to the otherwise frenetic energy of the wands. And also what seems to be the main influences on this full moon as well. So it's a good card to add along to your full moon rituals. So it's a full hunter's moon following the harvest moon in September, and it's traditionally signified as a time for hunters to prepare for winter by gathering game. So the fixed star is Kurdah, located in the neck of stern King Cepheus, and it combines the energies of Saturn and Jupiter. Robson notes that Manlius offers an intriguing interpretation of Cepheus. His pen is steeped in blood, and his audience revels in the spectacle of crime and catastrophe. So Cepheus represents someone who takes on multiple roles, much like an actor who plays the part of Roman heroes or mythological figures in tragic dramas. So the chart, there is a moon square Mars aspect which may trigger disruptive and aggressive energy in the collective, leading to heightened impatience, road rage or accidents. However, channeled correctly, this energy can drive swift action, especially in urgent situations. This combination encourages acting on impulse, sometimes the best approach in emergencies, while instincts remain sharp and brutally honest. But on the other hand, Moon trine Jupiter brings a wave of optimism and courage, encouraging us to pursue our dreams. This aspect is bold, confident and adventurous, often leading to self-indulgence or extravagance since Jupiter dislikes boundaries. Still, it also inspires generosity, making it an optimal time to seek sponsorship or request a raise. So it's an ideal day to host a charitable event as well, attracting attention from the media and social platforms. While Moon square Mars may bring impulsiveness, Jupiter's influence tempers the raw energy with courage and optimism. Additionally, other positive aspects that we have at this full moon is Venus trine Neptune with a magical Pluto sextile as well, contributing to harmonious energy wrapped in a minor grand trine. So expect surprises in romance as Venus opposes Uranus as well, adding an unexpected twist to relationships. So the healing crystal I picked was red calcite because it's a powerful crystal for emotional healing, especially for those dealing with self-harm or panic attacks. It helps release anger in more constructive ways, supporting individuals struggling with addictions such as dependency on sex phone lines or online psychics by grounding them and fostering a sense of security. This crystal redirects love towards oneself rather than seeking it externally through unhealthy relationships. It's also associated with courage, vitality and empowerment, which goes really well with the Jupiter-Mars influence here. Its fiery energy fosters self-confidence and assertiveness, giving individuals the willpower to resist harmful influences as well. And by working with it, we can harness its transformative power to overcome addictive behaviors, embrace self-love, and navigate relationships with clarity and resilience. So let's go through the positives and the negatives. So the positives are, we have creative energy and emotional expression. The moon in this decan provides fertile grounds for creative minds, making it an ideal time to express artistic talents and explore emotions. Even everyday experiences can be transformed into high art, allowing for profound personal expression. Optimism and courage is the moon trine Jupiter gift. This aspect brings a sense of adventure, boldness and positivity. It inspires generosity and encourages individuals to pursue their dreams, making it a good time for hosting events, seeking sponsorship and making bold requests. Emotional healing can take place using red calcite. It will help with grounding, promote self-love and overcomes those toxic relationships or addictive behaviors. It strengthens self-confidence and encourages setting healthy boundaries. And we also have that surprising romantic energy, which is Venus opposite Uranus. This aspect brings excitement and unexpected developments in relationships, adding a touch of unpredictability to romance. Now the negatives though are emotional volatility and impulsiveness, and this comes from the moon square Mars. Again, as just to recap, it causes disruption, aggressive energy, potentially leading to impatience, road rage and those accidents. People may act on impulse without thinking, increasing the risk of conflict. The chaotic influence of Eris, the goddess of discord, brings chaos and unpredictability as well, just adds to more of the Uranus energy, but it does have the potential of sparking transformation. And then we have the dramatic dark energy of Aries Decan 3, which carries a deeper, more intense energy, which can amplify emotional melodrama. While this can fuel creativity, it may also lead to unnecessary overreaction or conflict in personal and social situations. But overall then, this full moon is a time of emotional intensity, but with the potential of significant personal growth, creativity and transformation, provided its more impulsive and chaotic influences are managed thoughtfully. So that brings me to the end of the reports, but I just wanted to say, I know I've been away for a very long time. I might make another video as to say, tell you why. But the main thing is, I guess it's because I've kind of fallen in love with astrology again. I was going for a bit of a dark night of the soul, I suppose, and questioning its validity. And just, I guess, a lot of issues happened this year. A lot of personal issues to do with my mother, actually, which is another video as well. So that's been really tough and difficult. And I've also just been putting a lot of energy into art because that was a kind of therapy for me. So, but the good thing with all this is I found a way to do artwork for my website quite quickly, because it takes a lot of time to make it look nice. But with the help of a bit of AI, I've been able to come up with some really nice images quite quickly and develop my own style on that. So the website is looking really good. And because of that, it's just bringing to life the aspects and the planets in a way that, well, in the ways that I've always wanted to do, because I would spend forever trying to find images, royalty-free images that would convey, say, Pluto square Mars or something like that. And now I can use my words that I've written, in almost like little poems, and put that as a word prompt in Midjourney and see what comes out. And it comes out really good. So I'm chuffed that I can do that, and without it taking too much time, because I am a perfectionist, and when I do art, I really get into it as well. And you can't spend like hours on one illustration for an aspect on my website. It's just, if I was a millionaire and I could sit and do that all day, I would. I could do that, but time is money and all that. Anyway, thanks to AI art, I can do that. And also, I've just finished all the goddesses for my calendars. I really, really want to release an oracle deck as well. So bringing the art together with the astrology, that's something I've always wanted to do. And not many astrologers are also artists. I mean, I suppose must be some, but to be able to use art to convey the energy and, well, basically the energy and the feeling of an aspect is something that I really want to do. And the words explain it too, but it's a kind of more of a, unconscious, it's like giving you a taste of it, almost. It's just another sensory way to experience the essence of an aspect by having an image that represents it as well, with the colours and the textures and everything. So yeah, anyway, and the same with the moons as well, doing the illustration for the moons as well. I love doing it, but again, you can't spend hours doing a masterpiece when you've got to pay the bills. Anyway, I just wanted to update you on that, and hopefully I will be back more regularly on YouTube, because I think it is an important thing to do. It's just that, yeah, I just haven't had the time. Okay then, take care. All the best. Bye-bye.